presenting Drum Fury 2 by Sample Logic. Following up the success of the thunderous original, this second installment expands your percussion palette with over 50 construction kit instruments. From deeply sampled world drums to found sounds and expressive ensembles, this collection brings together newly recorded samples from across the globe. These include a huge range of acoustic and synth drum kits, unusual world instruments, metals, woods, and field recordings. With a full range of velocity layers and round robins, you can play every style from subtle rhythmic motifs to huge dominating drums. Running in the full version of Contact, the updated interface of Drum Fury 2 now gives you more options than ever before, with global editing and per sample tweaks. Reverse the sounds, stretch one sound across the entire keyboard, filter, transpose, energize and polish to create your own unique drum hits. With this design, we focused on simple concepts to help you compose quickly, whilst giving you all the flexibility you need to adjust the performances to taste. Let's take a listen to some of the sounds in context. Drum Fury 2 has been devised to sound rich and expressive right out of the box, and by itself it's more than a match for most drum libraries, but of course it really comes to life when combined with the sounds from the original Drum Fury. Here's a quick example of both of these collections playing together. So let's take a look. First things first, when you load any of the 51 construction kit patches, this is the interface you'll see, and every control is laid out on one page. The blue keys are playable and each triggers a different drum hit. And there are many round robins and dynamic velocity layers. As you play, you'll see the waveform in the center change, and the name of the sound appear just here. New to Drum Fury, the reverse button can take any of the sounds and flip it, reversing the playback. You can then use the sample start slider to position the playback head. You can use this feature to create some effective reverses and rises. Two really important controls along the top of the interface, the Energizer and Polisher. Turn them on and off with the buttons, and increase the power of each effect with each slider. Energizer is a powerful combination of compression, saturation and distortion. Polisher is an all-in-one mastering effect that combines EQ adjustment, saturation, transient enhancement and stereo imaging. Along the bottom of the interface are some controls which should be pretty familiar to you already, but some of them have some fun options which I'll delve into. The ADSR dials can be used to shape the envelope of the sounds. These dials control the wet and dry ratio of the delay and reverb send effects. You can use the left and right arrows or the drop downs to choose tempo synced delay times and different kinds of reverb spaces. For For some quick and easy compression and EQ adjustments, use these two dials. Compression is dialed up, and the high and low EQ bands are boosted. The filter section here can be used to further shape the sound with low and high cut knobs. Clicking the little wavy line above either knob will open LFO controls, where you can set up automatic shaping for those parameters. Set the LFO shape, tempo synced speed, intensity and fade in time. There's also a re-trigger option so that each time you play a key, the LFO programming starts from scratch. Here's a few more tips and tricks to help you get the most out of Drum Fury 2. You can take any individual drum hit, play it, and click the stretch button to extend the playable range of that sample across the entire keyboard. Making it a truly chromatic instrument. This is especially useful for some of the smaller percussion instruments or ensembles where you may want more variety in the tones. For even more control over the tone of each drum, turn global mode off just here, and use the pitch slider in the centre to change the root pitch of each individual hit. Some of the patches have lots of playable keys, like this All Kits patch that combines several hits in one. To help you navigate your favourite sounds, play a note, then click the little heart icon here. This will colour the key red and it will be added to your favourites. These selected favourites will also be retained even when you quit and restart the instrument. One very cool feature is that you can easily create your own drum kit multis. Load up different patches that you want to use within one instance of Kontakt, assigning them all to the same MIDI channel if necessary. Then use the octave shift function at the very bottom right of the interface to move the playable key range up and down by octaves on the keyboard. In this way, you can combine kits and instruments into your own big multis. So that's just a small taste of Sample Logic's Drum Fury 2. Whether you're wanting fresh and exciting percussion kits for your template or adding to your core drum collection, the inspiring sounds of Drum Fury 2 are perfect for you. With an intuitive interface and versatile features, you can be sure that these organic and synthesized sounds will supply that creative spark. There's more information, including more video and audio demos, at samplelogic.com. Thanks so much for watching.